Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the BG Show. So, let's talk about Loki. I apologize for my delay. As you can see from my last video, I was preparing for this Jiu-Jitsu tournament that I'll talk about later. So sorry for the delay, but this is your official warning. I'm going to get into a lot of spoilers for Season 2. Don't move forward if you are not caught up on the season. Okay, so I was a little bit disappointed by Episode 5. This season just kind of doesn't have the juice as the last season. I think Episode 1 is the best episode of the season by far. Maybe it was Episode 4 that was better, the episode that kind of closed the loop. Maybe it was Episode 3, where they kind of do the Prisoner of Azkaban thing and kind of loop it around. I understand why they did this episode. They kind of show you where everyone, like, kind of what everyone was before they entered the show. But the jet ski thing and Hunter B-15 as a doctor and all this stuff, it just didn't really hit for me. This season doesn't really have... The thing about Season 1 is, the entire season you're wondering who is kind of the big bad guy, and at the end of the season you find out it's Kang. There's really no, finding out who the big bad guy is. It seems like Loki is just running around in circles, kind of trying to reestablish the TVA, which seems weird. I mean, this is the same Loki that literally 2 or 3 weeks ago in Marvel time was the bad guy in Avengers 1. So I think this season is good. It depends how they end it. I'm not a huge fan of the Victor Timely stuff. I think it's kind of, I don't want to say corny. I just don't think the acting performance is annoying. I think Jonathan Majors, this is not a good... I think He Who Remains is good, and I think Kang and Ant-Man was good. I don't think this is a good character for him. Them kind of getting snapped away, the timeline getting snapped away, they're not really using time and variance in an interesting way. It's interesting to think about. It's not the action that's interesting. It's interesting to think about if you have different versions of yourself and where you are in the timeline. So I'm trying to think of spoilers that I like and I dislike. I'm hearing rumors that there's a connection to Deadpool 3. I have no idea what it could possibly be. I think that the loom, or that room, the temporal loom is what they call it, that room, I think is definitely going to be Cerebro. They teased it. So we'll see what we get in Season 6. In Episode 6, I think this show could use more filler episodes. I feel like you could have Loki kind of... they did the Alcatraz thing, which is a real-life thing. Those 3 guys were never found. Some people think that they drowned in the water around Alcatraz. You could have more episodes, kind of like Mandalorian does, where nothing, just kind of entertaining. This show... So, I think it was a little bit underwhelming, but again, we'll see what happens in Episode 6. I don't want to go too heavy on it. That's kind of my review up to now for Season 2. What I'm hoping for Episode 6, the problem is, I know they haven't even finalized the plans for the Avengers movies. They're not even written yet. So I know whatever happens in this finale isn't going to be it could be connected, but it's not a direct path because they haven't planned it out yet. So it kind of puts a little bit of a damper on the finale. But we'll see what happens. I'm still enjoying the show. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.